Remember that time Disney built a whole Star Wars land with no Darth Vader?
We're talking about Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Wait, I need my porg. Bright suns, bright suns. I said bright suns. Dun, dun.
Ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-da-da-dum.
Every day in Galaxy's Edge is a new day on Batuu, so they greet you with
Bright suns.
Welcome to Batuu.
Rising suns, traveler. Or rising moons. I combined them. Cut that. Rising suns, traveler.
Or alternatively, you could do it in Wookiee and go, woo.
Bright suns. Is that natural? That's how I smile, right?
Or rising moons, which means good night. I believe I took a course in advanced Batuuan, and I'm quite fluent. Ronto rap.
Bum, 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 bum. I don't know. Does that song have an ending?
Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is Star Wars Land, which is what most people call it. But it's an immersive theme park land in both Disney's Hollywood Studios and Walt Disney World and Disneyland.
basically passengers are stepping out onto the planet of Batuu,
Which is where ruffians of all sorts, mostly smuggling sorts, they go to Batuu and they live their lives and they peddle their wares and smuggle their smuggles, and
Where cool Star Wars stuff is going on. Like Kylo Ren is walking around, you got stormtroopers, but then also like Rey and Chewbacca are there.
He gotta be real old, and he looks real good. You know, he looks like he uses that Pantene Pro V, cause his like body weave is just, yes.
I understand that Disney wanted to theme it like timelessly almost, so that you didn't have to be a diehard Star Wars fan to go. Maybe it could have been another planet that people actually had more of a kinship with. I'm led to believe Tatooine is one of these planets. Or perhaps Endor. Or Jakarta, I think is the name of a planet.
so I like Star Wars. I don't think I'm like a major Star Wars nerd. Like I haven't watched like Clone Wars and Rebels and stuff like that, but I do enjoy The Mandalorian. I've seen all 9 movies.
I live in a household where it would be, I probably wouldn't live in this household if I couldn't at least get on board with Star Wars. If you ask me Harry Potter versus Star Wars,
Is it weird that I like Star Wars Galaxy's Edge more than I like Star Wars? Going in, I was like, yeah, new land from Disney, StarArs, it's gonna be great. But by the time I left, I had bought so much merchandise that I didn't need or want to buy. Why do I own this cup? I was mesmerized by the power that is Galaxy's Edge.
My favorite part, other than you, is probably Rise of the Resistance. That ride is astounding.
There is no cooler feeling than when you see the Millennium Falcon docked for the first time.
I would have to say it's between the new Zuki wrap, which is so delicious. I cannot wait to get it again. Ooh, it's good. And Rise of the Resistance.
Rise of the Resistance. And I know that's a super boring answer. I know that's gonna be everyone's answer, but it's one of those rides where the moment you get off, you're like, can I go on that again? And the answer is no, you cannot.
I think the decision to base a theme park land on Star Wars was actually absolutely brilliant.
People were gunning for Avatar. They were like, forget Star Wars, let's give the people what they want first, and that's Pandora. And then they were like, oh, Star Wars, I guess that has a small fan base. Let's throw them a bone. Let's make Star Wars land. People have heard of that, right? Star Wars, you've heard of that. Yeah? Okay.
When you're dealing with a franchise that is so beloved and so massive, you really have to go for it, and they really, really did.
Your allegiance with the First Order. Are mapped and cleared.
This tree right here outside of Savi's has these ribbons and stuff tied in it that you can see. And that's from one of the novels. And the story is that this tree, people would tie their like wishes and dreams on the ribbons.
The theming of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is immaculate.
It's very realistic, I feel like, which might sound weird when you're talking about an otherworldly space planet, but it's very realistic.
So first of all, the theming is rocky, and it's like the world has been built into it. You can see the very clear juxtaposition between the metals and then the rocks. It also looks like it's pretty pell-mell, like it's kind of a scavenge planet, but it really feels quite intergalactically eclectic. We just created a new design adjective.
I think the marketplace is incredibly cool, and I appreciate their commitment to making it so small to be on theme.
Man, this looks like a real marketplace. This looks like I'm actually in a Star Wars.
Did Joe Rody have anything to do with this? Because the marketplace kind of looks like his vibe. I was like, there's got to be an earring around here somewhere that he done dropped while he was helping decorate.
Where else are you gonna get such a fancy knickknack as this? I needed to spend $23 on this. Don't judge me.
But I'm going to the marketplace to gather what I need, my essentials. I've got to get, I need some repair equipment for my droids. All my droids are driving me crazy. They're going
Wow. Beep, boop, boop.
at all hours, and I never know what is the matter. And so I've got to go to the marketplace, to the droid, get some droid parts, fix my droids.
Oh, Ray-Vi and Chewbacca, awesome. Love having them out and about. They would be the people who would actually go out and interact with folks to try to recruit you to the Resistance. They need all the help they can get. Also, they're fugitives, so they need to make friends that don't sell them out. So don't do that.
In my opinion, the neat thing about Vi Moradai is she was a character that was created as a totally new hero.
And she's got sweet blue hair and an awesome red leather jacket, so I'm jealous of her fashion sense.
She is Black Girl Space Magic, and I am here for every bit of it. Let me tell you, she is on the run from the First Order, and she is running around Batuu, and she is
Hiding behind things on the walls. Oh my goodness, where are they now? I've got to look around this corner, look both ways before crossing the street. Run, 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 run. Climb up the side of the structure. Now I'm up here and I'm looking around. My name is Vi Moradai. You aren't going to catch me today.
And then the great centerpiece of them all, the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy, the only ship to make the Kessel run in 12 parsecs, the Millennium Falcon, parked right there in the middle, baby. And it is awesome. Like, it is awesome.
I was totally blown away when I saw the Millennium Falcon. And I didn't realize I cared that much about these movies, and I was still pretty blown away.
Okay, well that is stunning to look at. It's out there. Like, it's really big.
I know I was like taken aback by how amazing it is. I can only imagine if you had been a Star Wars fan for 40 years and walked in and saw the Millennium Falcon sitting there. I can only imagine what that would feel like.
If I could add a theming element to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, I would probably add Ewoks. I just want Ewoks.
I would add droids.
Wow.
They're everywhere. So you'd imagine you'd see more of them in the parks, but we don't. So that would be neat to just have, sort of passive droids roaming about. It'd be cool.
You could do like pod race track, land speeder track, and get to drive them.
I would add the Mandalorian. Bring him in, y'all. Bring in Baby Yoda. We want to see Baby Yoda. We want to see the Mandalorian.
I do think Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is the best themed land in Disney World.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say that Galaxy's Edge is the best themed land in Disney World.
I think it's currently up there with Pandora for well-themed lands.
And I'm gonna have to say no.
The best themed land in Disney World.
You know I can't say that. It's too new.
No, I don't even think it's the best themed land in Hollywood Studios now that I'm thinking about it. So I don't know why I spent so long thinking about it. Thinking on theme alone. I'm not thinking about how cool the attractions are. I'm just thinking about the theme. There's more detail in Toy Story Land than in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Sorry. I'm taking out the attractions. I'm not saying Alien Swirling Saucers is better than Rise of the Resistance. But I am saying detail-wise. Is Star Wars Galaxy's Edge the most immersive land in Disney World? Yeah, I would say that.
Those are good space plants. Yeah, at first I was hesitant.
Those are good ones.
Those are.
Nom and I shall personally see them delivered.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Welcome to the cause. May the Force be with us.
Rise of the Resistance is the e-ticket attraction in Galaxy's Edge.
But that's like rude to call it an attraction. It's an experience.
There's like not words for it. Rise of the Resistance is an experience that you can have in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. It's a ride, kind of.
It is an experience. There's so much cool technology that's utilized throughout that entire beautiful piece of art.
So basically, you are a new recruit with the Resistance, and you're going somewhere to a Resistance, I don't know, you're doing something. I don't listen very well.
The base here has been compromised, so we have to leave. First Order's after us, like, watch out, it's gonna be bad. They're gonna take you along with Black Leader. And he goes,
I hear you're a fine-looking group of recruits.
and I'm always like, you're a fine-looking recruit. You know what I mean?
So you get captured from your ship with the Resistance and brought aboard the First Order ship, where you walk in there and there's like all these stormtroopers that looks amazing.
Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. I feel like the air is different in that room. It's not how they achieve that. Maybe it's just high ceilings. What do they call them? Cathedral ceilings? I mean, that's what it is. Rise of the Resistance, that room with all the stormtroopers, it has cathedral ceilings. That's why it feels like the air is different. There's just more air in there.
In that moment, you're like, well, we're trapped in this interrogation room. How are we gonna get out? All of a sudden, one of the walls blown out.
We're the Resistance, we're gonna get you out of here. And I was like, yeah, you are. Like, let's go, game on, give me a blaster. Let's mess these guys up.
The Resistance, they're here to save you. Oh my gosh. And they're like, come on, we gotta get on these transports. They put you on these transports.
Kylo Ren chases you around a lot. Kylo Ren wants to find you.
R5 gets you to the escape pod. You get locked in. You're ready to go. How are we going to escape out of here? Oh, you're literally going to drop 20 feet down and then fly out as Poe escorts you back to Batuu. And at this point, I get off the ride and I'm literally in tears every time because it is... I cannot explain it to you.
I've just been through so much and I want to keep going through it. Like, I don't want this to be over. Can we do that another 5 times? And the answer is no.
Rise of the Resistance is the best ride in Walt Disney World. Rise of the Resistance is probably the best ride ever.
Yes. Yes, it's the best ride in Disney World.
Yeah, it is.
Best? Yes. Like, I know a lot of people have their own favorites. Sure, I have favorites too. But best? Absolutely. When it runs perfectly, when everything works, and it is as flawless as they intended it to, absolutely, no questions asked. This is the best attraction in Walt Disney World.
Now, I have always dreamed to fly in the Millennium Falcon. Always. From the time that I watched Star Wars and I saw the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy and I saw Han, I was like, I need to be in the driver's seat. I want to ride this ride.
Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run is a simulator ride where you are going on the infamous Millennium Falcon.
And you go through the queue and then you board the spaceship and you see the chessboard and you see all of the iconic things.
And you're like trying to transport some, maybe it's unobtainium. I don't know what it is.
Do not call me RJ, call me Han. In fact, call me R Solo. That's my new name. And so you get on the ride and you're super excited and they're like, you're the pilot, you're the navigator, you're the gunner.
There are 6 of you, because we know that's how many it takes to actually pilot the Millennium Falcon because of reasons. And then when you hop inside the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon, you take your position in your role. And buckle up, quite literally, because safety first.
And go!
I actually really like this ride. I know a lot of people think it's a little overrated. And I can understand that because I think what was promised in original concepts and what we got are very different.
Like when they were talking about it, it seemed like they were going to be able to go on a bunch of different missions, and how well you did would affect how things happened around you in the land when you got off, and that doesn't happen.
What's supposed to happen? Oh, we're moving.
It's cool. It's worth going on. It's fun if you know everybody in there. But it's like Mission Space and Star Tours had a baby.
Is this Star Tours?
This is why I start my own company, to have ridiculous conversations with the talking trash bin.
We're gonna talk about food, cause I'm gonna eat some galactic food. Gonna eat some food in the galaxy on the planet of Batuu.
Ronto Roasters is a quick service stand in Galaxy's Edge where the food is actually being cooked by a droid who's going turn, 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 turn.
And literally, it is probably some of the best quick service food that you can get in any Disney park.
Probably do have the best quick service menu item in all of Disney World. And that's the Ronto wrap, baby.
It's the only food that you need to know about at Galaxy's Edge.
Like, it's a revelation. It is so good.
It's a grilled sausage, and then it's got other grilled pork on it, and it's got this slaw with a crunchy peppercorn dressing, crunchy slaw, peppercorn dressing, all wrapped in a grilled pita, and it is so good. I literally ate one hours ago.
I, for one, prefer the breakfast one.
With egg on it. And cut to breed love for the vegan description.
The zucchini wrap is my favorite thing because it's got zucchini and lots of beans, and then it's got a garlic sauce and it's got a little kick. Yeah.
I got you, Breedlove. On this one, I will support you.
It's got a little kick in the form of a slaw. It's a little bit spicy, but you're gonna love it, Pa. You're gonna love it, Pa? Actually, my dad will love it.
I don't know. I'm so hungry, and now I'm just more hungry.
Oga's Cantina is where the party happens.
Oga's Cantina is so lit.
I wish I could tell you what it looked like in there, but I cannot get a reservation.
That place is harder to get into than Studio 54 in like 1975.
Well, obviously it's a cantina hosted by Ogo.
I do wish that it was Mos Eisley Cantina. Like, I get that we're not on Mos Eisley, so it can't be Mos Eisley Cantina. But that's the one time that I'm like, man, I do wish this was just a straight rip from the Star Wars movie. Like, I'd love to go sit in Mos Eisley Cantina.
Where you have DJ Rex spinning the beats across the galaxy in the house.
So DJ Rex had originally been over at Star Tours, so I was very happy to see that he got himself a new job as a DJ. And he does a great job over at Oga's spinning tunes.
I wish I had a DJ Rex in my house.
He's booked, okay? He DJ'd for Blue Ivy's party, okay?
Where you can get drinks like the Fuzzy Tauntaun, which has numbing agent in it, and it numbs your mouth.
The little bartender comes over, what do you have? A Fuzzy Tauntaun.
Blue and or green milk is a choice that Disney made. Of course they were gonna have blue milk. Like, how could you not have blue milk if you are having a Star Wars land? But why did they do it this way? Why isn't it a blue milkshake? Tell me why it's not just a vanilla milkshake with blue food coloring in it.
Controversial opinion. I love blue milk. I really love blue milk, like a lot.
I love it. Yum. Yep, it's perfect. I love the fact that it's plant-based. I love the fact that it's non-alcoholic, but you can get alcohol in it. I don't understand people actively disliking either of them.
I actually like blue milk as a breakfast because I think that it's a good thing to hold you over until you have a bigger lunch later.
Oh boy. Wow.
It is my jam. I'm sorry about it. It's who I am. I like blue milk.
Katsaka's kettle corn.
Katsaka's Outpost popcorn mix.
even more so than blue milk, because I feel like more people are anti-blue milk. It is a very divisive part of our team because Molly is obsessed with Catsacas.
Catsacas kettle corn. Catsacas Outpost popcorn mix.
Truly loves Catsacas.
It tastes like Trix with the whisperest whisper of heat. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like Trix with a little spice. It is so good.
I don't know of anyone else who does. Like, even outside of our team, I don't know of anyone else.
My mom liked it.
I'm not taking a side on the Catsacas debate. I'm Sweden. I'm Catsacas Sweden. Switzerland. I'm Catsacas Switzerland. I love Galaxy's Edge. I want to live there, but there are no homes.
It is truly next level storytelling by Disney World, and it leaves me so excited to see what they're gonna do next.
I think Galaxy's Edge is worth going to Hollywood Studios for alone.
I like it.
It's really unlike anything that you're gonna see at any other park. And to be honest with you, only Disney could really take us into this immersive Galaxy's Edge Star Wars land. Only Disney can bring an element of magic that feels different.
I really love Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. 2 thumbs up, you got 2 thumbs up from Breedlove, yes.
The Galaxy's Edge is an awesome experience, right? Incredible use of theming, utilizing technology to support the story, and giving folks the opportunity to shape their story in a world that they are both familiar with the characters but unfamiliar with the locale. Awesome. Awesome. Bright moons! Take 6! Bright suns, traveler. Welcome to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. It's Batuu, isn't it? From the top! Bright suns, traveler. Welcome to Batuu. Nailed it.
Bright suns, everyone. This is Molly. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of RTT. If you liked this video, please make sure to like and subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss an episode. If you want more RTT right now, click over here for a video of us discussing the original Star Wars trilogy. And if you want more AllEars, click over here for an epic throwdown between the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. To the Spire.